Hello Pisces, my fellow fishies, and welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 19th of August. Just a couple of things before I start the reading. First of all, I would like to say a massive thank you. I hit over 1,000 subscribers last week and I just, I'm blown away. We'll keep that card to one side. And I also, the channel's only about 4 weeks old, so honestly, I can't express my gratitude enough. Secondly, just to let you know, I am getting I don't know if you heard of them, the Angel Number Oracle deck, because I'm very drawn to angel numbers and signs and synchronicities from the angels. So I'm going to be incorporating that deck in your next week's reading. So look out for that. Please feel free to comment below if you also see numbers, and if you do, which ones you always see. And the cards will give us an insight and perhaps an extra message as to regards to the numbers for you. Anyway, let's get on with this reading. Dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Pisces and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Okay, general energy is death and rebirth. Opportunity is the Page of Swords. King of Wands is your challenge. Knight of Pentacles is what you don't see coming. And Judgment, funny enough, when I did the pre-shuffle, Judgment came out then too, and I thought, I wonder if that'll come out, and it has. Okay, interesting. Not one single cup here, which you are represented by in the tarot. So it's almost like next week you need to detach a little bit emotionally from something. That's what I'm feeling for this. I'm going to have a look at this. Yeah, oh my gosh. This was the card that flipped. And this is the card of Pisces. So this is all about emotions coming to the surface that have perhaps been dampened down. Something's coming up next week for you where you will be able to express how you felt for a while. Perhaps you felt a little bit what's the word? Not dampened down, what's the word? Oh gosh. Like you can't say anything, but you know about something. Interesting. Also means, it can also mean information coming to the surface. The general energy is death and rebirth. I feel like this information or this communication even that could be coming up for you next week is going to end a situation. Death and rebirth is all literally what it says on the tin. It is about making room, something finishing naturally. It's ran its course. The situation is coming to an end for you, but it's also offering you a new opportunity. So whilst it could be a bit stressful, flip it because it is actually for your benefit. We always learn lessons as well, don't we? When anything quite stressful happens or the ending of something, but it does often offer more stability, if you see what I mean. There's always a reason for something ending. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is in your opportunity. And this is all about research. Again, with that moon saying about information coming to the surface, it's like you're going to find out something. Maybe, you know, or it could be some form of communication coming into you. And this could be by text message or email or something like that. But it's almost, this is a very researching energy. So it's like you are going to find something out. Very interesting. The King of Wands is your challenge. He's a very Leo energy here, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe there's somebody around you who's quite confident, let's say. The King of Wands is very confident, very sure of himself, always striving to achieve. Kind of nothing gets in his way. He's sort of entrepreneurial too, of that nature. So he guides people, and people do look up to him. He can be a bit of a know-it-all and a bit bullshy. So I don't know if there's somebody around you, going to be around you next week, of that nature, who's going to be a challenge. He's very protective. So the Knight of Pentacles is what you don't see coming. And the Knight of Pentacles is all about things happening very slowly. But it is also about planning. Like plans have been put in place in the background. So whilst you've got this information coming to the surface, I feel that you don't realise that others know about it already. And it's now revealing itself, but in a very methodical manner, because it has to be. And then the outcome is the Judgment card, which I absolutely love. This is like somebody speaking up. Again, it's communication. It's about you suppressing, that was the word, suppressing something, and finally you opening up. And it's such a relief. Look, she's kind of released herself there. So Pisces, gosh, a lot to go here. Very clear message though, by the looks of this. So the death and rebirth and the moon are in your general energy next week. Why do we have that here? Please and thank you for Pisces. It's like you've got to suppress your emotions next week, as I said. Don't get too emotional about this. Be more factual. So Nine of Pentacles clarifies it, along with the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so we've got 3 kings here. It's almost like there's going to be somebody very defensive of this person, or this person is very defensive. Because I do truly believe that on the one hand, they come across as the King of Cups. So very supportive, very loving, there for everybody. But I don't believe that's their nature. I think this is a kind of they're putting on a show, if you like. Because I think this is the King of Wands. He's a show-off. But he likes to be seen, to be loving and oh, you know, adored. And then you've got the King of Swords. And I think this is you having to be the King of Swords. You know, just cut through all the BS and see it from a very logical manner. Very fair and wise. This is your energy you need to be in next week. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles. And this is about enjoying the fruits of your labour. So it's like by the end of the week, it's going to be such a relief and you can enjoy your life, basically. You can say, oh, you know, that hard work, that was hard work, but thank goodness that's over. It's that kind of, and it's also about self-belief. So don't, if you're doubting this, then don't, because this is a very strong, independent energy. And it's saying, believe in yourself. And that's also what Judgment is all about. So Page of Swords in your opportunity. This is an opportunity that's, you know, it's like that kind of thing that is going to come to the surface by mistake. So somebody's going to send a text maybe or an email to the wrong person, or they're going to, or somebody's going to say something to you and they'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. So it feels like that. Page of Swords can also be a bit stalkerish. So somebody could be watching you. And it could be that King of Wands. So let's find out, what's this Page of Swords all about? Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Strength card. Page of Pentacles is all about learning. This is in a learning kind of environment. Maybe this is a work environment, actually, possibly. This could represent work. If it's not, it's more like you are learning to, it's not going to make sense, learning to find out, if that makes sense, because this Page of Swords, it's like research and learning, they kind of go together, don't they? You've got the Two of Swords, because I truly believe you're going to feel a bit torn about this situation. But we have the Strength card, and it's to say, stay strong. You can cope with this. You have the inner strength to cope with this, as well as the outer strength. Our inner strengths are all about recognizing what we need to improve on, and that takes a lot of strength. So I'm kind of torn between, yeah. Oh, this is Leo energy again. Ha. Okay. Are you torn between the two, making that decision about this Leo? And it's saying, because the King of Wands I said was Leo energy, but it's Leo energy, so it means they're passionate leadership, but they can be a bit moody and want their own way. The King of Wands is your challenge, and I truly believe this is who is your challenge at the moment, or he's protecting them, which gives you your Two of Swords energy. It's why you're a bit torn. King of Wands. Why do we have the King of Wands here, please and thank you? Clarified by the Queen of Wands. Well, well. Maybe that's who he's protecting. Oh my goodness. Clarified by the King of Wands and the Six of Wands. Interesting. So the Queen is obviously the King's wife. Or they are a divine couple, I should say. I feel like he's going to want to protect her. There's some sort of protection going on here. And that's the challenge. And then you've got the Six of Wands, which is about public recognition. But it's like nobody knows. And that's the challenge. And it's down to you, maybe, to reveal whatever information is coming out about a situation, or but not get emotional about it. The Knight of Pentacles is what you don't see coming. So I truly believe that this has gone on for a while and you haven't realised it. And others have been involved. Pentacles can represent work too. It's our material resources. But it just means that, because this Knight is the slowest Knight in the deck, he doesn't actually move forward. It just means something being still, nothing happening. However, behind the scenes, there perhaps are things happening that you're not aware of. So why do we have the Knight of Pentacles here, please and thank you? Clarified by the Five of Wands. Yeah, egos. Two of Cups and the Devil. Five of Wands is all about competition, people being very competitive, very egotistical. It's also about people that are quite happy to trample on you to get to wherever they need to get to in life, and they're not bothered about how they get there. We've got the Two of Cups. This is soulmate energy. Again, it's like you feeling deceived from this, because I think you know somebody or something that's coming out, and it's almost going to repair your soul, if you like. And then we have the Devil, which is about things that don't serve us, and we know. Gosh, this is very mixed reading. It's almost like you, in the unforeseen, is you would never in a million years think that they would do that or react like that or treat people like that. That's what I'm getting from that Devil energy. You truly thought they were a good person. And then you've got Judgment, and it's like, hallelujah, I can, get this off my chest now. It's out of the bag. Something's coming that you can stop worrying about. And maybe it's because you were feared of judgment, feared that you'd be judged by whatever this situation is. Clarified by the Five of Cups. The Death and Rebirth card again is just about, because it's time to let go of that. I love this. So if there is something on your chest, just know it is the right time, because we have Death and Rebirth again, which is in your general energy anyway. It's just clarifying, yes, you need to have this opportunity to get it off your chest, be done with it, start again, wipe the slate clean. Queen of Swords, be that Queen of Swords, be that person who looks at it from a very logical, as I said right from the off, there's no emotion involved in this next week. You cannot afford to be emotional. You have to be very logical. You have to be firm but fair. And then the Five of Cups is about, it has a few meanings. It can be about loss, disappointment, regret. You might feel a bit disappointed in them or feeling like, oh gosh, have I done the right thing? But it's also about looking at things from a different perspective, being a bit more positive about things. Don't look at what you haven't got. Don't look at what's been going on. Move on. Move on, and she moves her elbow. So I hope that resonated with you guys. Please let me know if it did. All of the readings have been very deep this week, and it's really bizarre. But anyway, we're going to let's do a Gateway Oracle card and see what other messages there are. Please and thank you for Pisces. As I say, there's not one single cup card in this entire spread other than your own card, the Moon, which is about, can be about confusion too. So it's like, I'm confused what to do, because I think you know what to do, but confused perhaps why too. Right, sorry. Oracle, please, what other messages are there for Pisces for next week? Please and thank you. One more. One more. Even I feel confused doing that. Okay. So the card that's pulled is Accepting What Is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. How lovely. Let's have a look in the little booklet, Accepting What Is. It says the universe wants you to know it is an act of both power and faith to love, honour and accept what is. At times, it can be challenging to truly accept what's occurring in your life. When you do so, however, you affirm that there's a plan for your life and that everything is working for your higher good. Accepting what is doesn't mean that you can't work to change it, because you can. It does mean that there is gentle yet profound awareness that every experience can support your highest good and spiritual evolution. If there's something you just can't accept, start by gently acknowledging the fact that you can't accept it. And as you increase your own acceptance in life, this will help others be at peace in theirs. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, Pisces. Do let me know if that resonates with anybody. And yeah, thanks again for liking and subscribing. And oh my gosh, I'm blown away. Have a fantastic week, and I'll catch up with you next week. Take care.